Hey guys, welcome to a very special Solid Brick Studios fan exclusive. And this is a really awesome thing that I have for you guys where I was able to get brand new, out of the box, Lego Star Wars 2013 figures. We have the brand new 501st Clone Trooper, which has a whole new helmet mold, completely different and everything about it. General Krell, which also has like its own head and body, and I'll get to that too. It's like one of the. It's very rare to see a Lego figure have 4 hands or 4 arms. So very awesome. And lastly, we have the Old Republic Trooper, which actually has a helmet compared to the Trooper guy we got in the Starfighter from the Summer line. Anyways, I'm sure a lot of you are wondering, oh my gosh, David, how did you get these figures so early? Well, the simple question to that is basically I just got them off eBay. Somehow some people were able to, I guess technically, borrow or actually steal the figures off the assembly line, or break out the bags of the sets that are being now distributed or getting to like distribution centers right now. Sets are being shipped to distribution centers all around the world right now. Maybe they were able to get in those storage centers and open some boxes and get some sets. I don't know. I don't know what the case is, but I do know that I have the figures now and I can show them to you. They are in my hands, and it's nothing illegal or anything. I never committed the crime. I just, bought the figures. That's it. So they're technically mine, so you can't take them away. Sorry, Lego, if you're watching this. Anyways, let's get on to these figures. That's why you came here, right? Or maybe you just came here to hear me blab. Probably not. Anyways, the big thing about the new 501st Clone Trooper is the fact that it has a completely new helmet mold. And it is definitely very accurate to the Clone Wars Phase 2 helmet. Comparisons to Lego's old Phase 2 helmet based off Episode 3 of Star Wars. There is a huge difference. One big thing I was reading comments on, I had posted photos of this figure earlier, and a lot of people were saying and complaining how this figure doesn't have the holes for like binoculars or visors or something like that, antennas, stuff like that. And I can see where they're coming from. It is not. I'm not happy myself that the fact that you cannot put like a any kind of attachment onto its helmet now. Another flaw with the helmet is this mouth right here is way too close to the eyepiece. It's technically supposed to be a lot lower. This is a custom helmet that I'm about to show you. It is not Lego. This is a custom printed helmet from Clonery Customs. Just to give you an idea of where the mouthpiece should be, right on this edge. It should be down here. To give you an idea, this is a Clonery Custom printed Rex helmet on its own version of its own helmet that you can actually buy soon on my Minifigs for You site. Anyways, back to this helmet. It doesn't slope down, as you can see. It doesn't slope downwards like this helmet does. It doesn't slope under the torso, which is a good thing. You get to see more of the printing, and for stop motion people, you can actually twist the helmet all the way around and give you an idea of what it looks like in the inside. I do have to say the printing for this is great, but this blue does not go all the way back to here, which is where it should go. For example, it should really, again, another custom figure I have, it should really look like that in the back. but Lego is not. You have to keep in mind, I guess, that Lego does have to mass produce these. That's more time to fully print every part of the helmet. I don't think they're when they get the assignments to put these sets and figures or put together and made, they don't have as much time as us customizers do to get things going. And the fact that it's this type of figure is being mass produced, which involves a lot of special printing and whatnot. I guess is the case of trying to make it make more of the set, because it's a smaller set which it comes in. It comes in the new ATRT set, which has a commando droid, a sniper droideka, and Yoda, and of course this figure right here. And then it also comes in the Z95 Headhunter set, which is kind of like a mini ARC 170 Starfighter, which also comes with Krell, which is our next figure. Now, before we go into that, let me go ahead and just show you the body. So, actually, no, I do not have. Anyways, the body is now different. This comes down more. It's like armor right here, and then this is straighter, I guess, straighter right here. Yeah. On the back, it's completely different from the Phase 1 version. Blue arms, and then here are the legs. Not the best printing on the legs, I guess. And then the face is the same, but his little flesh markings right there are a little bit darker than usual. Just want to point that out. So that's the 501st Clone Trooper. Next is the big bad boy. We have General Krell, which becomes evil, spoiler alert, in the Umbara series at the end. And Krell has a significant amount of detail. Really shocked about it. And I must say, Lego did a great job, but there are some flaws about him I do want to point out. He's got his kind of like his soul patch going on there. He's got a funky hairdo and everything. He's definitely a big star in the Umbara series, and a lot of us Clone Wars fans who love clones and 501st Clone Troopers, a lot of us who loved, like, for example, remember this is a custom figure about to show you, love like Captain Rex, for example, or Hardcase, all of them from the Umbara series. It's great that we finally have a Krell. It just really completes the collection of custom figures, or at least for me. Now, the problem with the figure is it's actually technically accurate size. It's supposed to be this size. He is really tall compared to a clone. This is actually perfect size. However, it just seems a little off about how the legs are so tiny for such a tall guy. If you would have asked me, what I would have done is to incorporate the arms right here and here, make this all one piece instead of using the Lego body, get rid of the Lego body, and have the arms right there, and then just put the legs like that, with the arms on each side. That would have been much better. They kind of went off with the whole idea of doing body on body, which I don't really like. It has its flaws, but it's okay. It's not the worst thing in the world. But it's not going to keep you from buying the set. The figure itself is still great, and whatnot. Another thing they could have done is maybe given him the Toy Story Woody legs. Woody has, from the Toy Story sets, has about double this size legs. But then he would be extremely tall. So that would mean they would have to shorten this. I don't know. Maybe longer legs, maybe shorten this, make this one body. There could have been a whole bunch of things to make it look different and a little more accurate. Or a little better looking, I guess. Not accurate. Its accuracy is perfect, except for its legs. Anyways, on to some detail. There is his printing on the legs. Show you where that stops. Way it's connected. This is fully pushed down all the way to the max. Take that off. I may be mistaken, but I've never seen this color, this like arm color and this color right here. I've never seen it that color before. I've seen like this color and tan. I may be mistaken myself. I may have shown up in another set, but to me, it is a new color. It's like a lightish brown, I guess, maybe. Because you have this type of orange, and then you have your regular dark brown, and then you have this type of brown, which I haven't seen before. But yeah. So you can see how it just has inside right there below it. Just has a thing for the peg of the head. Kind of obvious, but yeah. And if you do try to lift these arms up, you're just going to lift the thing off. Just a warning hazard. But yeah. And I think they definitely got the head just perfect. They did a great job on the head. And then he gets double lightsabers. Alright, so that is Krell. Very awesome Jedi that goes bad in the Clone Wars Umbara Arc series. Very, very awesome. And now on to our final figure, the Old Republic Trooper. It's an interesting kind of, it's interesting. It's an interesting figure. I'm not completely pleased with it, for a couple reasons. But it's definitely something to collect, make an army of like 30 or 50 of them. After a couple weeks of buying battle packs of this set. By the way, this set comes in a battle pack. The Old Republic battle pack, I think it is. And, yeah. Anyways, the big star for this figure is the whole new helmet we got going on here. That's interesting. It seems to be pretty accurate for the most part. I don't really like how this thing sticks out so freaking much off the figure. I really don't like that. Now, the head under this helmet, I'm not so sure if this is the real head you get, because this is the same head you get in the Endor set as an Endor Trooper. I'm not positive if this is really the head you get. It might be. It just might be a generic head that LEGO uses in this. I could be wrong. Just watch my review of the actual set to get the confirmation whether this is the correct head or not in the coming future. And that review of all of these 2013 sets, once I get a hold of them, which should be, if you're watching this 2 months later, then you should be able to see them. Yeah. But anyways, back to this helmet. The whole printing is very awesome on it. They only printed the front side, though. I'm pretty sure there is printing somewhere on this back piece and whatnot. There's an inside view of the whole helmet. Very unique helmet. Definitely have never seen anything like it before. Yeah. And onto the figure. Now in comparisons with the this guy that we got in the summer set, Lego basically redid everything compared to this guy, and including the color. Like, this was red, this is orange. I don't know what's up with that, but I don't know. The whole concept, I like this design way better. They just made this a little more Clone Wars-ish. Just in comparisons, you can see that there's a lot of differences between the figures. Even though they're the same suit, the only difference is he's supposed to have a knife. So I don't know what's up with Lego there. I don't know if this is like a different Republic trooper that I'm not aware of. I don't know. But I like the whole design of this. I wish they just would have gotten rid of the knife and put the cool helmet on and called it a day, because that would have just pleased me right there. But they went to an extent of doing a whole different figure, which is good. But it's not cool that you can't match this guy. I'm not too pleased with that. I guess this time they weren't lazy about not using the same design over again. But this is actually the time where I would have liked them to do that, if you know what I mean. Because now this guy just seems like he doesn't work. And I love this design over this design by a lot. I would have liked the other guy's design. But it still works. It still works. And you're going to get 2 of these in the battle pack. Real legs. Let me get these out, show you where the printing ends. Put its helmet back on. And that is the Old Republic Trooper. Pretty simple. Nothing too big about him. Alright, so that is all 3 of the new 2013 figures. Definitely really awesome figures. These are only some of the new figures. There is a bunch of other new figs that we are getting with the new 2013 winter sets. I highly recommend that you do get the 501st ATRT, the Old Republic Battle Pack, and the Z95 Starfighter, but it doesn't end there. We're going to get this guy in yellow. He's going to be a 327 Star Corps Trooper. We're going to have Ahsoka in a new version. We're going to have another one of these guys, same version, but we're going to have brand new Sith Troopers. We're going to have a new Commando Droid. It's Commando Droid General or something like that with special markings. We're going to get Umbarans. We're going to get with this set, you'll get these 2 figures, and then you'll also get a pilot, a 501st pilot, which is really awesome. That has a new helmet. And then you get the Rancor set, the huge Rancor. There's a whole bunch of new figures coming up in the 2013 winter line, and these are just the starting figures. So this is just a glimpse of how awesome these new sets will be. These figures, truly amazing. Lego really did put some effort towards them. A couple flaws, I will say that. But, if you're a real fan, you don't look at the flaws. You just look at the overview and say, wow, this really is taken out of the movie or video game or show. That's the way I look at it. You don't really notice too many flaws if you're a real fan, because you had a company that's so large take something of your loving compassion, I guess you could say. My words of wisdom. Anyways, guys, you can catch all of these 2013 set reviews on my main channel, which is Lego Boy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, also known as Solid Brick Studios now. The whole Lego Boy thing is out and done with. So yeah, go ahead, subscribe to the fan exclusive channel, which is right here, and you can go subscribe to my main channel. Thank you very much for taking your time and watching this review of 3 brand new figures. Stay tuned for the new sets reviews if you haven't already seen them by now, when they're up. And I appreciate you taking the time to watch this. Give it a big thumbs up, guys. Be sure you subscribe up there, and thank you very much. You have a wonderful day.